Hey everyone, today a video on the applicability of hunting camouflages and their usefulness in things that are not hunting related, we'll say. So what I have here, this is the camouflage I use during like whitetail season and stuff, hunting season up here in my area. It's First Light brand, their proprietary Fusion camouflage. Get a good look at that. Really good crackling and flecking and things like that. There's absolutely applicability with this out in your areas of operation based on a camouflage that's just like military pattern camouflages. Is going to work for your environment and for you. One of the only caveats for those people that it matters, it's not NIR, compliant or rated for night vision and infrared, although most good camouflages like this are treated in such a way that the dye isn't going to fluoresce really bad or anything. Concealment purposes, it's good concealment. It's going to work really well for you. This camouflage, the Fusion camouflage, and some of the other First Light camouflages are very akin to some military style camouflages as well. Veil Camo 511's Geo7 Terrain that they don't make anymore, sadly. Also Flecktarn. And a couple of other camouflages as well. You see influences in there. You look at it again in the light. You can see influences in there. Okay? Get you a little bit of a close-up. It's a little dark, but you get an idea. Okay? Really nice crackling to it. It diffuses your signature really well, and you blend into your environment, especially like our hunting season is autumn and early winter. So it works really well. A lot of this stuff is made of, the stuff I have is merino wool, so excellent for use out in the field and survivability and things like that. One of those things that can get wet and still keep you warm. These are a little bit thinner too, so you have some breathability there at the same time, which is really nice. It'll dry quickly. So some of the hiking, hunting and hiking products out there are actually really good to implement into your equipment in general. Socks, things like that. Also these are really good backup camouflages, especially for more reconnaissance and designated marksman or sniper applications as well. Very useful stuff and works really well for LPOPs, things like that, general patrolling and slow movement LRRP type reconnaissance and patrols as well and things like that. So camouflages like this can work really well for you to your advantage. So there is applicability with them. Sorry, I got a little bit of noise out here. Got F-35s flying over my place. There is applicability in the field with good hunting camouflages for people. So having them as secondaries or as an ancillary system for yourself is not a bad idea. They can work really well for you. Something to think about for people. Yeah, they just work, especially systems like this. I mean, you look at that, you know that works. It's not a universal system or anything like that, but it absolutely has applicability and usefulness. So if something like this costs less than another military style camouflage pattern that you're looking at, worth picking up. First Light is not cheap, I'll say that. This is high quality hunting stuff, very well made, and again, merino wool and stuff. It serves multiple purposes apart from just the camouflage itself. But it's good camouflage, and they have a couple of different patterns. This is one example. There's other, Veil Camo is another company out there making really effective hunting camouflages that can work to your advantage in your area based on the patterns that are going to fit your geography and archipelago and everything. So, something to think about. So, I really like this stuff. It works really well for me in hunting season and secondarily in other applications. So, something to think about for people. Something you could implement for yourself or to recommend to a person who doesn't necessarily want to use a camouflage system, military camo, especially nationalized in-use patterns like multicam, OCP. Something to think about there. Absolutely applicability there, with some caveats, but it'll work, especially in a pinch or for specific needs. So just one of those things to think about. A little quick video here today about that. Yeah. Any questions? Leave them in the comments. Metal up. Out.